This week on 2 Minute Tuesday, we're going to start the menu with alphabet soup. We're going to be looking at T's and C's for ITTs and RFPs. So terms and conditions for invitations to tender and requests for proposal. If you've ever been invited to bid for something, first of all, there's that thrill. Well, hey, they want us. We have been selected to tender for this piece of work. And then you look at the big stack of tender documentation or the massive pile of attachments in your email inbox and think, blast, how the hell are we going to plough through that lot? So the first and most important is obviously the compliance matrix that says which of the customer's requirements you can actually meet with your product or service. That's lovely. It's all stuff you know about, that you understand, that you can decide whether you can take a punt on. You can hand that to your technical people and let them crack on. Then you've got the pricing information, and then almost certainly you've got the terms and conditions bit. This is where things can get a little bit unpleasant because you think, do I even want to look at that? Because I know it's going to be horrendous and I don't want to kick off this potentially lucrative relationship by saying to this customer, I'm not going to accept this and I'm not going to agree with that. But equally, I don't want to sign up to something that's potentially going to come back and bite me on the bottom later on. So what to do? There are a number of approaches to this, as you'd expect. If they have a compliance matrix for the terms and conditions, you can go through and say for each one, yes, no, maybe. This is our standard position on this, but we'd be happy to negotiate. You can be as specific or as fluffy as you like, but do look really carefully at the instructions for your particular ITT or RFQ, because you don't want to be in a position where your response makes you obliged to sign up under those precise terms and conditions unless you flagged up any particular issues. So it's a balancing act. You have to weigh up whether you're willing to stand your ground and potentially lose out on getting any further with the bid process, or say yes and find yourself on the hook to some terms that you never would have agreed to in the first place. If you can, try and put some sort of caveat or covering letter that says, while we can broadly accept these terms, there will be specifics that will require further negotiation in accordance with the nature of the goods or the services that we're delivering. So don't rush in to say yes to everything, but try your best to leave the door far enough open that you get through to the next stage. Because when it comes to risk management, the biggest risk of all is that you don't get any business, and that would never do, would it? If this has happened to you, if you've had any experience of responding to ITTs, RFQs, RFPs, and any of the rest of the 3-letter acronyms there are for invitations to do some work, then please do comment in the comments below. If you've got any specific questions, either pop them in the comments, or if you prefer, drop a note to me. My contact details will be underneath the video. Thanks for watching.